I'm Nick Harris. I teach at Book Duel Community Learning Center.
Dylan Cedar. I'm an art teacher at AOC in the morning, and I'm at Higher Community Learning Center in the afternoon.
My name is Sarah Kramer, and I've been in special education for the last 10 years. I'm currently at Bridges Elementary Learning Center.
My name is Regina Wilson. I have been teaching for the last 9 years, and this past year I was lucky enough to be blessed with a job as a first grade teacher at Krause CLC.
What was your initial reaction to the PAR program?
My initial reaction was excitement.
My initial reaction to the PAR program was, I'm going to say unexpected.
My initial reaction to the PAR program was overwhelming.
My initial reaction to the PAR program was annoyance.
I didn't know about the PAR program, along with OTES and evaluations, and just trying to get started in my classroom. So I was a little overwhelmed by all the programs that Akron Public School has to offer.
It was probably the first, maybe second week of school. I was hired Monday afternoon when the kids started Wednesday, so I was already way behind the game. And when you approached me, I felt very much like I don't have time for someone else in my face. I just want to get my classroom ready and I want to move on with life.
I was excited to have someone that was in the system that would be able to help me, be able to be a mentor, someone I could lean on with questions. It allayed a lot of my fears.
I didn't know that they had a program in Akron Public Schools or any school for new teachers, so I was very thankful to have a resource to rely on, like the PAR program, and I'm still thankful. It's been a huge help.
How has PAR helped shape your first year with APS?
It's helped a lot in the beginning, especially when it comes to the logistical, getting the email up and running that just no one else could get to getting my room cleaned out because it was a disaster, to just all the kind of logistical, technical stuff. It really helped get my life in order.
I'm a brand new teacher. I'm an intervention specialist, so working in inclusion's been a challenge. And having someone, a mentor who's worked in special education that could guide me through some of the situations, helping me learn how to collaborate, co-plan correctly, and really utilize my time the most effectively has been a great positive.
I think it's shaped me into a teacher that I really wanted to be. It's helped me think of myself as a leader instead of lower on the tier of those that have more experience within the schools. I can now see myself as someone that can bring forth these new ideas and not be afraid to try them, not be afraid to push them.
It's been very beneficial in providing the extra support, motivation, evaluation that's not as judgmental as your administration would be when they come into the classroom.
What piece of advice given to you by your consulting teacher has proven most beneficial?
I think just the methods that you've shown me have really helped in my classroom. Things like volume scale, things like differentiated instruction, things like how to display my learning targets. Stuff like that has really helped shape my classroom and help me successfully meet the standards and execute my lessons the way I want to.
The collaboration with co-teachers, just on how to work with them, how to find time to co-plan, how to find common interests, and learn their educational goals and their expectations as students, and how to incorporate my knowledge and learn how to use that most effectively for our kids.
Reflect on your lessons. After each lesson, think about different strategies and ways that I can reach all my learners, and not having the PAR program just be an evaluation, but as a teaching tool.
Take it one step at a time and not get flustered with all the what felt like millions of things that were wrong and not going right, to just set little goals and meet those goals and then move on to other goals.
Describe the PAR program in 3 words.
I would say demanding excellence, motivation, and professional development.
Necessary for newbies.
Helpful, honest, involved.
Necessary, very helpful, and I think it's very meaningful.
Would you recommend the PAR program to future APS teachers?
I would. I think it's a great program. It really, especially the first year, knowing you have someone who just got out of the system and has been a teacher recently to be evaluating you, takes away a lot of the worries with OTES. And I've seen teachers who have not been involved in the PAR program and have missed that opportunity, and how much they wish they could have and how much they feel like they could have gained from it.
I feel like brand new teachers, absolutely hands down, is probably going to be an asset to them. I feel like teachers who have been teaching for 5 years or more, there are parts of it that could be helpful.
Absolutely. I would maybe introduce it the first or second week of school rather than when school's starting, and As a new teacher, there's a lot of different initiative and programs up and running, but I think it's very beneficial in just providing that extra support.
Absolutely, not only new teachers, but all teachers. I think if a program could be set up where all teachers could be at least evaluated and just given feedback, I think it would be helpful all around the board, because not only do new teachers need refreshers, so do experienced ones.